everyone, it's Barbara with Church on the Square. I am filming from my childhood home in Springfield, Missouri. This is the second time I have not been able to be with you live. I'm hoping that this will be the last time during the summer. And thinking about home, today our entire practice is going to be focused on rooting, grounding, our root chakra, and thinking about where we feel at home, both spatially, like what places we feel at home, and then where we feel at home in our bodies, and how we can strengthen our root system and our root chakra to help strengthen our sense of home and groundedness. So part of this emerged out of a conversation with a very good friend who I grew up with and who gave me this sweet haircut. I keep trying to get her to do an East Coast pop-up. We were both masked, in case anyone was concerned. But we were talking about like feeling grounded in ourselves, feeling settled in our homes. And so this practice is dedicated to her and to any of us that are feeling a little unsettled or that just need something that's gonna strengthen our sense of home, either in ourselves or with the community around us. So let's go ahead and get started. So come onto your mat. I'm going to encourage you to, as we go through this first set of breathing practices, you can do this from child's pose. If you're going to do child's pose, knees are wide, toes are together, chest comes down, hands come out in front of you, forehead comes down to the ground. If you're looking for something where you're actually going to be seated and grounding into your sit bones, then you can do that. So you can cross your legs, you can sit on your knees. Blocks are something that can actually help ground us. They can help to elevate the floor closer to us. So if you find that you've got pain in your knees or your hips when you're seated, you could prop up your knees with blocks or books, or you could use them to sit on. So take your choice, and we're gonna begin with some mindfulness and some breathing practices. So you're in child's pose or you're a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and begin to check in with your body, our home base, our physical form. Notice the points of contact between your body and the ground and the way that the ground is supporting you. And then notice your breath. Bringing our attention to our breath is something else we can really do to ground and calm ourselves. Just noticing the breath, where you feel it in the body, where you feel it moving the body, the stomach perhaps, or the chest, or the texture of the air in the throat. One of the simplest breath practices that can calm and ground us is to breathe in for a shorter time and then breathe out for a longer exhale. So we're going to breathe in on a count of 3 and out on a count of 5. I will count for us. You can, again, do this either from a seated posture or from your position in child's pose. So let's take an inhale together. Sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let's breathe in. 3, 2, 1, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, exhale. Release control of the breath. And I want you to just think of a place that you feel very at home. Bring that place to mind. Maybe it's a place in nature, maybe it's a place from your past, maybe it's a place in your house. Maybe it's hard for you to think of a place that you feel at home. If that's the case, another option is to think about a place that you feel settled in your body, a part of your body that always feels grounding for you. Maybe it's your hands. Maybe it's your heart space, your third eye. To think about a space in your body, if you can't bring to mind a space, an external space, think of an internal space where you always feel grounded. And I want you to breathe into that space in your body or into that external space. Imagine that you're there and notice the calm that it brings you. To focus your intention on that space that is balanced and rooted. I'm going to suggest for you today an intention of I am home, or this is home. But if that doesn't feel right for you, you could say I am rooted, I am grounded. Some variation of that. And let's go ahead and move into table. So from wherever you were, come on into table. Hands directly beneath the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips. Before you do anything, I want you to invite your attention to your spine. And think about what you might do to lengthen the spine. So you might tuck the tailbone slightly, draw the navel towards the spine, extend through the crown of the head. And then breathe here with this long spine. Let's take a few gentle cat-cows. Cow, drop the belly down, lift the head up. Exhale to round the spine, chin to chest. Do that again on your inhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling cow, exhaling cat, chin to chest. Then come into stillness. And one of the things we're going to do to ground today is we're going to work on our glutes. Our glutes are sort of the top of our legs, and our legs are the roots of our body. And if we strengthen our glutes, it stabilizes our hips, it stabilizes our legs. So we're going to work on them today as a way of grounding ourselves. So extend your left leg out straight behind you, and then extend your right hand out, thumb pointed up. Now I want you to bend your left leg. Bend it so it's at a 90-degree angle. You can also bend your right, or if that doesn't feel good, you can just keep it extended out in front of you. From here, we're just gonna do some lifts, okay? If you find that you're a little wobbly doing these lifts here, you can place your right hand back down and you can just lift like this. But if you feel up for the balance here, you're just lifting small pulses here. This is just to sort of awaken our glutes. We're gonna be focusing on them throughout the practice. Just a few more. And then come into stillness, and then draw your right elbow to that left knee underneath your body. You're rounding through your back here, kind of in a cat, and then extend out, but keep that leg at a 90-degree bend. So let's do that again. Elbow to knee, and then extend out. Exhale to crunch, inhale to lift. By just creating this bend in our knee, we are moving this into our glute instead of our hamstring. The hamstring can get overstretched in yoga, and so just by bending the leg and keeping them bent throughout the practice, you can move the strengthening and the stretching into the hips and into the glutes instead of overextending the hamstrings. One more. Inhale, exhale to crunch. Inhale, extend out, and place it down. All right, let's move through that on the other side. Extend the left hand out, thumb pointed up, right foot out, toes pointed down. Take a moment here to balance. Bend that right leg, and then do those pulses. Again, you can drop the hand if that's helpful for you to stabilize, or you can extend it out for some balance. Again, we're doing this to strengthen our root system, our legs, our first chakra, our root chakra, which is found where the tailbone meets the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. keep the leg bent and crunch, elbow to knee, underneath the body, rounding through the back. Inhale to extend, exhale to crunch. It's like a version of cat-cow. We're adding our arms and our legs. Just a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg out, the arm out, and bring them back down. Tuck the toes, lift the knees to engage the core. Holding here for just a few moments. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Straighten the legs, but leave a little bit of a bend in them. So the hips come up, but throughout the practice today, anytime we do a downward dog, I want us to exaggerate the bend so that you might even feel your chest or your stomach resting on the tops of your legs. Breathing here. You can pedal a little bit, but even if you have to move your body back, scoot your hands back a little bit so you make contact. Inhale, exhale it out. Let's do a little lion's breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, roar it out. Tongue can come out of the mouth. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. My mom is waving at me from and offered me a light, which I gently declined. All right.
Lights on, lights off.
Lights off. Thanks, Mom. Childhood home. All right. Inhale again. Exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back towards your toes. Keep those legs bent. See if you can't make contact with the chest on the legs. Inhale. Exhale out. Ragdoll, you can grasp opposite elbows. You can sway side to side, nod the head, shake the head, nod the head, releasing all tension so the head hangs heavy. And then let the hands drop down. And begin to roll up the spine, but again, keep the legs bent. So you're coming almost into a chair in order to preserve the bend in the legs. And then roll the shoulders back, head arrives last. We're gonna go through our Sun A. Legs are, feet are at hips width distance, so you're slightly wider stance. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold with bent knees. Come all the way down. The head. Inhale, halfway lift, legs still bent. Exhale, walk the hands forward and feel the ground supporting your hands. So do this slowly. Inhale in our plank, shifting forward on the toes. Exhale, elbows are squeezing and lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift the chest and the head. Exhale to stay. This is strengthening. See if you can't flex your glutes. Toes are pointed. Hands aren't really bearing any weight, so you can lift them. You can hover them here, really strengthening in the back and the glutes. Gaze is at the top of the mat. One more inhale. Exhale into table. Press down into the hands. You're back into tables. Inhale. Drop the belly for cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. We're going to move through that a couple of times, one breath per movement. Inhale together. Exhale it out. Inhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Exhale, forward fold, bent legs. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, hands come through heart center. Keep those legs bent all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward, feeling the pressure under the hands, lowering to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra, elbows in, chest lifts, gentle gaze, long neck. Exhale, into table, press it back. Inhale, cow, drop the belly. Exhale, cat, tuck the toes, send the hips back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. One more time through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra, elbows in. neck long. Exhale, table, pressing back. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog, send the hips back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arm sweep up. Exhale, sink it into chair. Pause here for just a moment. You can cactus the arms if you want to create some space in the shoulders, or you can leave them at a V or straight up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. We're going to take out the chaturanga since we're focusing on the legs. So just inhale here. Exhale, downward dog. If you want to add it in, we certainly have time to do that. You can add your chaturanga in, lowering down, going from up dog to downward dog. But otherwise, we're focusing on the legs today. Inhale, three-legged dog. I want you to lift the right leg with that 90-degree bend. So try to take the movements that you would normally make here, but do it with your bent leg. Again, we're doing this to protect the hamstring, to strengthen the glute. So from here, just 5 pulses, reminding us that those glutes are where we're focusing as a way to stabilize the hips and ground. And then once you've done your 5, pausing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale with that bent leg, step behind the right wrist. And notice, for some of us, that may be way easier than any low lunge that we've ever transitioned into. Now, before we do anything else, bend the left knee. So you're creating a 90-degree bend in this left knee here. Now, if this creates a tension on the kneecap, don't do that, okay? Because some of us have tender knees, but if it's okay for you, we're looking for this bent knee rather than the straight back leg. Once we're there, so think about the knee above the ankle on the right leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Exhale to stay, roll the shoulders down. So if you lost that bend a little bit, see if you can't bring it back, if it feels okay in your knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, drop the back heel, opening up here. Inhale and exhale. Knee, heel to heel or heel to arch alignment in the feet. You can peek down to check. Knee is drifting over the pinky edge side of your front foot. Inhale to reverse your warrior, but just straight up. Don't lean back. Let's just do this straight up. Keep that bend in the front knee. Exhale to stay. Notice some sensation maybe building in that quad. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the feet. Step the left foot back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Send the hips up. Opposite side, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Keep that 90-degree bend. Take some movements here. You can try windshield wipering a little bit. You can do your circles. Notice the difference with that bent leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the left hand behind the left wrist from that bent position. Bend the right knee. 90-degree bend in the right and the left leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down. Really changes the way that this lunge, this position feels to have that back leg bent. You notice different muscles. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Drop the ankle down, let the arms come parallel. Heel to heel or heel to arch. You can look down to check. Gaze is over the front middle finger. Inhale to reverse. Left hand comes up. Exhale to stay. Maybe sink an inch lower. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step it back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. And then move through that one breath per movement. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, forward fold. Remember those bent legs. Inhale, chair, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Plank, inhale to stay. Exhale, downward dog, or you can add that chaturanga. Inhale, three-legged dog with a bent leg. Exhale, right foot steps behind the right wrist. Bend the left leg. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, stay, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, drop the back heel and open. Inhale to reverse, right hand comes straight up, look up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the feet. Inhale, exhale, step it back. One more inhale, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, 90-degree bend. Exhale, step behind the left wrist, bend the right leg. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse, straight up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, step it back and hold. Inhale, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, and exhale. Walk the hands back to the feet, bend those legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, hands come through heart center, big bend. Feel your thighs and your stomach make contact. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward into plank. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge, bend the left knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse, straight up. Exhale, the cartwheel. Step it back and hold. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left steps behind left hand. Bend the right leg. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open, drop the heel down. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the feet. Step it back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise into chair, sit the hips back, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. We're gonna do some variations this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, hips up. Bend the legs. Inhale, three-legged dog with your bend in your right leg. Exhale, step it forward behind the wrist. Bend the left knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open. Here's our variation. Straighten the front leg, 5-pointed star. So the toes go to the edges, the corners of the mat. Arms are up. Take a big breath in here. Now sink it into goddess pose. You can shift back and forth for a minute. Knees are tracking towards the ankles, back the outside, pinky edge side of your feet. You may have tighter hips, so you may not quite be able to get there. It's all right. And then we're just gonna breathe into this a little bit. So we'll inhale the arms high, reaching up. Exhale, pull that energy down, pressing it down towards the ground. Inhale to the heart center. Exhale, press it out. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms come up. Exhale, bring the energy down. Inhale to heart center. Exhale, press it out. One more time, inhale, 5-pointed star, standing. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the energy down. Inhale to heart center. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two. Bend the front leg. This time, inhale. And on an exhale, swing that left hand forward. Come back up onto your toe. We're gonna go for a modified warrior three. So begin to shift your weight forward on a straight leg and then begin to lift that back leg. You can have your hands at heart center. You can extend them out in front of you. But once you're there, go ahead and bend the leg and notice what that does for your leg, for it to be bent. Breathing here, find your non-pointing movement down at the ground. Now you can come into standing, or if you've got it, you can transition into one-legged mountain. To do that, sweep the arms up, the leg comes with you. If you fall out of it, just come on back in. And then I want you to let the knee come down to your other knee for another flexing of that glute. Arms in cactus. So extend the arms up, knee comes up with it. Inhale, exhale, let that knee come back for that glute crunch. Curl, I think it's a curl. One more time, inhale. Exhale, curl it back. Inhale up and release. At the front of our mat for the first time, and it's also very dark, and I wish I could let my mom turn the light on. Listen to your mother. Ah, that's better. All right, we gotta go through this quick before I lose the day. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, holding here. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time the left leg lifts with that bent leg. Exhale, step behind the left wrist. Bend the right leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open into warrior two. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Straighten the front leg. Toes are towards your corners of your mat. I'm going to turn towards you. Inhale. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, breathe to the center. Exhale, press the hands out. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands come up. Exhale, pull the energy back down. Inhale to heart center. Exhale, extend the hands out. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pull it down, last time. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, press the energy out. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, warrior two. All right, so your left leg is forward this time, right? Inhale the right hand forward, come up on your back toe for warrior three. So you begin to shift forward again. Option for the hands to be straight out or hands at prayer at the chest, whatever you have available for you. And once you have your balance, bend the right leg and notice what it does to the body to have that leg bent. On an inhale, moving through to one-legged mountain, right leg comes up, 90-degree bend. On an exhale, cactus the arms, knee to knee for that curl. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop the leg, 90-degree bend. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release the hands and the foot. All right. So, fast forward. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands. Step it back. Shift forward on the toes, lower to the belly. We're gonna do locust, which strengthens the back and the glutes. I think you can still see me. If not, you can hear me. So let the forehead come down to the ground. Hands come to your hips. The palms are facing down. Zip the legs together, so bring your toes together. Energetically, the legs are squeezing towards each other. On an inhale, lift the chest and the head and the arms. On an exhale, you can keep your feet grounded and rooted, or you can lift those too. Lifting here. And on an inhale, think about lifting the chest, the pinkies drawing towards each other, opening through the chest. Exhale, lifting through the feet. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack the hands, let the forehead come down. Invite the heels towards your glutes, and then windshield wiper the feet backwards and forwards, and side to side. As you're ready, go ahead and roll onto your back. And we'll come into bridge. So bridge pose, let your feet ground down onto the ground, soles of the feet, hands are by your hips. Press into your feet, lifting your hips, and engage the glutes. Sometimes you can do this using other muscles, but I want you to engage and flex the glutes here. And you can stay just like this. You can interlace the fingers and roll the shoulders beneath for a bit of a chest expansion. And then if you want to continue to strengthen the glutes, just a slight pulse in the hips. Listening to the night sounds of Springfield, Missouri. Or you can just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, release the hips down. And toe your feet to the width of the mat, and then let your knees windshield wiper backwards and forwards, side to side. And then we will relax into Shavasana. If there's any final movements you need to take, any twists, any shoulder stands, any happy babies, feel free to do any of those. Otherwise, I'll let the knees knock together, feet as wide as the mat, or if you prefer traditional Shavasana, you can have your legs extended. So take your option and then close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. The hands can be palms face up, palms face down, or for some grounding, you could bring them to either hip. So just resting on your hip bones. Thinking about that place of balance, that place where you feel at home. So breathing here. Take your mind back to your mantra. I am home. I am grounded. I am rooted. Or take that attention back to that place that made you feel grounded or rooted, or that place in your body. And breathe into that space and that place. You find your mind wandering. You might attach your attention to the sound of your breath, or you could attach your attention to the sound of the cicadas and all of the night creatures here in the Ozark Mountains. Sometimes we're lucky to have a place that we call home, where we truly feel ourselves and accepted and balanced. And sometimes we have to go and create that. So whether or not you have a place of rest and balance, a place that you feel at home, or whether you're working towards it, that is deeply, deeply honorable and important work. And it's hard work. And every time you come to this mat, you are creating that home in your body. And you are working on yourself to be somebody who can make home for others. As you're ready, and take any stretches or movement that you need. And then go ahead and roll over onto your side, cradling your head in the pillow of your arms. Imagine your body comforting itself, cradling itself in this moment. Fetal posture, the symbol of rebirth in yoga. As you're ready, go ahead and begin to press up into a comfortable seat. You can still see me. Notice where the earth is supporting you. Sit tall in this body that is supporting you. For a moment, be at home in your body. Be at home, rooted in the earth. Place your hands on your heart. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free from harm. And may you find home. We'll bow to ourselves and one another at the end of our practice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for staying with me through the darkness. I hope to be back with all of you in Baltimore, virtually with all of you in Baltimore, from my rooftop deck in my second home, the home of my heart, where I have built home, Baltimore. So thank you, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Think about this idea of building home in ourselves. And until I see you again, love you.